Hello, I have not posted in a long time, so here is my post and here is my apology. I'm sorry for not posting on YouTube as much as I probably should. But today we're doing a makeup tutorial. So the first thing I do is go ahead and moisturize my lips, apply some chapstick, and I go in with two different colored foundations. One is not concealer. I don't use concealer actually. I use a lighter shade foundation for the middle of my face, and I use a darker shade for the outer parts, so like my forehead, beside my eyes, bottom of my jaw, things like that. I'm not going to shave again for this video. I was kind of already getting bumps, like razor bumps from shaving so often, so I'm just gonna go with the flow of things. But I go ahead and blend both of those in. Sorry, I get sidetracked, so my talking's all over the place. So now you're just gonna see me blend that lighter color into my under eye, my eyelid, my top eyelid, as well as like around my cupid's bow area and my nose as well. And I just kind of blend all that in and just move on to setting it. So I set my under eye, and that's like the most important part to set because it'll crease. So I try to set it as fast as I can, and then I immediately move to like my lids because those will crease too. So because like there's a lot of skin there that like wrinkles and stuff, you wanna pat that product in, but then instantly like set it, just so that it doesn't crease while you're still doing your makeup. You know what I mean? While you're still putting on your face paint, it would be bad if it creased, because then after you're finished with all your makeup, you're gonna see a bunch of lines in your makeup. You're not gonna like it. So I apply whatever's left over on my nose, and then I move on to do my brows. And this is just me going in with like a dark brown color and or pencil, I guess you could say, and just filling in my brows, and that's it. Next is the eyeshadow. So I start with this dark color and I blend that in the corners first, and then I just follow the rest of my eye shape, and that's really it. There's nothing special. Yeah. Not sure why I gave this seductive glance, but yep. Anyway, moving on to the eyeliner. I start by going down, as you just saw right there, and then I go out like this because I have a pretty long eye. And then it starts off kind of thick, like the ends of it. It seems like, oh, it's gonna be a super, super thick eyeliner. Okay, I blocked it, hold on. So I'm not gonna cut the vid or anything so that you can see exactly how I do my eyeliner. I do kind of cover it a little because I have to like, I'm sorry if you hear that car passing by, but I want you to see exactly what I'm doing. But so here I'm applying my highlighter first with my finger. It's just you could use any color, it doesn't matter, it could be pink, just as long as it kind of gives a highlight. Okay, so I apply that first, and then I go in with the eyeliner, and that's so that I don't have to go in with the eyeliner twice, because the highlight, lightened it, and now people can't see my inner corner highlighter or eyeliner. Anyway, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Okay, cool, fire. Now you get to watch me do my inner corners, and I just follow the lines of your inner corner. Everyone has an inner corner. Just follow the lines with the eyeliner. It's easy, It's like a coloring book, but on your face. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I also do my outer corner, but I do it a little different. I draw it inward. To darken my waterline, I try not to go too crazy. I don't want the look to be too dark, too mysterious. It's not really what I'm trying to give, I guess. But yeah, I do go into my waterline with that black color. Next, I go ahead and I accentuate my eye fat, right, with that same dark brown color that I showed you guys in the beginning. And then I start my nose contour, and I'm sorry if you hear the cars outside, I'm gonna try not to cut this part too much, but I go in with the same dark brown color, and I first place the line, then I blend it. You can blend it with a different color if you want, but I just blend it out with the same brush we've been using. You don't need anything fancy, just keep using the same stuff. First I go ahead and do the sides of my nose, and I don't make it too intense, hopefully, and I kind of just drag it up slowly, blend it upward. And then I also do the bottom of my nose, That part I do make it a little harsh, but you'll see how it turns out in the end. I move on to highlight, right? I do my nose highlight, so I do the tip of my nose, and then I do the kind of upper part of the bridge, and I move that highlight to my eye bags. For this part, you should use a brush to be more precise, but I'm not doing all that. And then I move on to blush. So I blush that. Oh my god. I place the blush on the higher parts of my cheek and kind of move it up to my temple, making sure not to go too high. And yeah, you can choose whatever color you like the most. If you want to do purple blush, do purple blush, okay? No one's judging you. This is a step you can skip, but I go in with that same dark brown color and I contour my cheekbones, I guess. Just to kind of look meaner. I feel like my face is a lot rounder now that I've like gained weight and stuff and other things, quote unquote. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, so I'm just like contouring my face to give that kind of, okay, I could be a little meaner, you know what I mean? Why did I just do that? I am so sorry. After contouring my cheekbones, I go in and I set underneath it with this setting powder because it makes that area lighter. Like, it cleans up your contour, if that makes sense. So I set that and I just forget it. Set it and forget it, okay? Because instantly I move on to lips. The color that I wanted to use to show you guys, I don't have it. So I'm using this dark purple color. Guys, it doesn't matter. You can use black, you can use dark brown, you can use dark purple, you can use dark red. Just use a darker color than kind of what your lip line, natural lip line color is, you know? Just use one that's like a slightly darker or much darker, just dark. And do the outer. Okay, this is just gonna be, I use this for all of my top lip, but only for the outer parts of my bottom lip. And you will see how I do that. Okay, this is what it looks like completely done. The top lip only. And this red, bro. This red lipstick you guys have been asking about for years. I have been using this same lipstick since the beginning of my TikTok account, which was years ago. It is my sister's lipstick. And I show the name of it, I think, every makeup tutorial I do, but this is it. I only dab a little and then I use my finger to blend it out, okay? I know what you're thinking. That's weird. I don't care. Listen, it eats. Trust me. Once you put the lip gloss on top of all this shit, it eats. All right? After doing all the lip gloss and everything, I go in with these huge lashes, right? And I'm not gonna show me installing them because I suck at it on camera, but I also use mascara on my bottom lashes and I just go sideways like this, like horizontally, to clump them together. My bottom lashes are extremely long, so if I were to like do it the traditional way, it would dip onto my face and ruin all of my foundation, and there would just be black marks at the bottom of my eyes. It would look a mess, so I highly suggest you do it this way instead. After taking my hair down and fixing it, because this looks insane, boom, here's it fixed. This is everything. I would probably pair it with some hoop earrings, but I don't. They fell behind my dresser and I don't feel like getting them, so leave me alone. So this is it. I think I tried to show you with the filter versus without the filter, but because the filter is unable to see my eyes, I don't think it applied correctly to my face, so that was a fail. But this is the final look, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna try to upload something different than a makeup tutorial next time. Love you guys. If you made it this far, say, I don't know. Okay, if you made it this far in the video, comment bungee gum. Peace out. No outro because I still suck. Bye.